My name is Matan Barr. I made Aliyah in December of 2021. I am an OLE KHADASH, a lone soldier, a special unit soldier. Throughout my service, I got injured multiple times. I was born in Long Island, New York, to a beautiful couple. They had met in New York, but they were both Israeli originally, and had my sister, my brother, and then me. We grew up there. We had come to Israel to visit pretty much every summer just so that our parents could give us that connection to Israel. They made me very Zionist growing up, and I love it with all my heart. That's why I came and served, and I protected it. I did what I could. In the basic training, I was on the phone on FaceTime with my parents and my brother and my sister. Everyone was on the phone, the whole family. A friend of mine accidentally brought a dud grenade that had exploded in our room.
Suddenly we heard an explosion. We were in shock. We didn't understand really what happened. 4 hours later, they notified us that Matan is seriously injured and is in Hadassah and Karen Hospital. Right away, we bought airline tickets and we flew, and we were next to his bed the next day.
I was left with 2 pieces of shrapnel in my neck, one that cut through my ear, and my friend had lost his life. I came back to my teammates after being injured and finished my special unit training. And 2 days after my special unit training, the war broke out, the 7th of October. We were sent immediately to Be'eri 2 days later. On the 7th of October, my heart was breaking for my nation. But I knew this was also my opportunity to do what I could to help, because this is what I came for. And it was difficult, and we fought hard, and we did what we had to do, and thank God we managed to save civilian lives. I knew that something like this would happen again, because it's happened in the past, and B'ezrat Hashem, it will be the last time it ever happens. So my last injury, on the same date as the first injury, January 15th, but 2 years apart. Wow. If my first injury was 2023, this one was 2025. I was in an armored vehicle with 2 other friends. From out of nowhere, an IED had exploded. The armored vehicle lifted in the air and flipped to its left side, and I thought I was in pieces for the first 15 seconds. I look for my gun, I find out that it's actually in pieces. I look around to try to get myself together, and I see my friend to the right. I managed to take out my tourniquet and put it on him. When I crawled back into the vehicle, I tried to get on the radio and call for help. He had injuries to his head and back, so I just make sure that he's conscious. So I crawled back, and I managed to get to the phone while I'm taking care of myself. About 5 minutes later, my God comes, the leader of my unit. Me, I had pieces of shrapnel and asphalt in my shin. I had broken the palm of my foot, bruises all over my leg, my body, my sides, my arm, and I lost 33% hearing in my left eardrum, and concussion. Nothing. It took about half an hour to get out of the village, and an hour and 20 minutes almost to get to Hadassah and Karen. Which is funny, because Hadassah was also the first place that I got taken to in my first injury. Yeah. So something about that date and Hadassah and Karen is mystical. Mostly Shikum, Chozrim L'Chaim in Sheba. It's an amazing place, truly. And Chozrim L'Chaim was exactly the place where I felt safe and comfortable, and I could be with people that I connected with that had gone through the same thing as me. I didn't feel alone, and I wasn't recovering alone. A lot of physical therapy, occupational therapy, working on your mind and your hands, and doing day-to-day things without problems.
מתן מאוד משקיע בתהליך, זה מאוד חשוב לו להתקדם, להשתפר. הוא התחיל עם 2 קביים, עבר לקו אחד, כאילו יש דינמיקה חיובית בתהליך הזה. הוא באמת נותן מעצמו ועובד יפה ממש. זה כיף לראות, ואני בטוחה שהוא יחזור לחיים נורמטיביים ודברים שהוא אוהב לעשות.
I hope my story spreads a tale of Zionism, of love for your nation, for your fellow man, for the person next to you, for the person that fought for you. If you're fighting for other people, know that you are Zionism. You are the person that wants to make sure your family and your friends and you yourself can have a place that is ours, that they can't take away from us because we're too strong of a nation and we love each other.